A very warm welcome to all the new subscribers and lots of love and regards, as always, to all the existing ones. I hope everyone is doing well. And this is going to be a rather serious and an important message for all twin flames out there. And of course, it is up to you what you think of it, because each person has a path. But the simple reason why I'm doing this message is because there has been an increase in the number of fake guides and fake twin flame teachers who, in the name of spirituality, are looting you, playing with your emotions. And the simple reason why I decided to do this audio message is because very recently I actually don't have an Instagram account, but someone asked me to, uh, you know, go through their online shop, which was only on Instagram, and place the order through that. And the owner of the shop basically operates only on Instagram. So I just had to create a dummy account basically. And once my online shopping was done and I selected what I had to, I just before I deactivated or before I disabled my account, I just put in the search tab just for my out of curiosity. I wanted to see anything about twin flames, and I was shocked to see, I was seriously shocked to see a woman who is literally looting her clients. Light languages for $999, light languages for $555. I was speechless and I was shocked beyond my imagination. And then there are groups like this, consult so and so psychic and get a twin flame union within 24 hours and get your lover back. And I was like shocked. And the reason, you know, I'm just seriously so amazed that how can people do these kind of things? Are you out of your mind to charge for a 10-minute or a 5-minute light language? You're charging $555, and hats off to those people who will actually pay for it. The only reason I'm literally folding my hands right now, and I want to tell all the twin flames out there, especially the newly awakened twins, that if anyone, any person on earth, it could be an astrologer, it could be a psychic, it could be any person, it could be a shaman, if any person promises you that you pay me $1,000 or $5,000 or $200 and I will get your twin back, that person is a fraud. Your union can never happen by paying this kind of money to people who charge a bomb and they keep you hooked on to readings, or they only keep on manipulating and playing with your vulnerability. It is very, very wrong. So I'm sorry if you don't understand, then some people will understand the hard way. I also have seen that there is a couple on YouTube. I'm not going to name that person, but there is a couple and they are literally, in the name of twin flames, a big hoax, a big, huge marketing strategy. They force people to buy their products, they force people to promote them left, right, and center. And it's less of a twin flame guidance and more of a strategy to market and promote them, which is again ridiculous. No teacher or no real guide is going to charge obnoxiously high amounts for such sacred guidance. And let me be very, very clear, you don't have to waste your money. So how do you know when someone is genuine or it's fake? It is very simple. A real teacher will never have time, frankly speaking, for all these marketing strategies and gimmicks, because a real teacher will actually be very, very busy and occupied. They may not do daily readings. Like, I can speak for myself and on behalf of all the real teachers. I have never asked for donations. I have never asked anyone to like or subscribe my channel. I have never posted myself on 20 different marketing platforms. I have never done daily audio messages speaking only about the masculine twins and when they are returning and when your union is happening. Nor have I ever cursed masculine twins. I have never disrespected any masculine twin. On the contrary, I have always expressed my gratitude to all my subscribers. I have always done free readings and offered free readings where I could. Every few months, I try and offer discounts because I understand that people are struggling, especially during this pandemic situation. And I have also always never hesitated to refund fees when I know that someone is not aligned enough to get a reading or they are not ready to hear the outcome. So, any person who is genuine and authentic is not going to fool around a real teacher, a real astrologer, a real psychic, a real guide, a real twin flames, star seed light worker. The names can change, but the outcome remains the same, which is that a real teacher never misleads, they stay authentic, and they give you a reality check. If something looks good, they will give you the good news, and if things don't look very promising, they will give you the situation and tell you how you can get there. Whether you follow the advice or not, that really doesn't matter because, at the end of the day, we are just giving the message from the source. And it is each person has their own learning path. But all I'm trying to say is that if someone is already guiding you, you should not be so, naive enough to believe any person who promises you these false twin flame unions. I also want to say that on 1st June 2020, 4 months ago, I had done one audio message wherein I mentioned the title was The Masks Begin to Fall. And all that is fake and not authentic will come crumbling down. Whether it is people posing to be what they are not, or jobs, relationships, fake teachers, fake people, all that is fake and not authentic will come crumbling down. Now, I mentioned this on 1st June. Actor Sushant Singh Rajput was alive, and 14 days after that, he passed away in a very tragic circumstance. And Bollywood is the classic example in front of the whole world's eyes of the classic case of masks beginning to fall. Because the way things are opening up one after the other, it couldn't get more ugly and disgusting than that. So all I'm trying to say is that my guidance is obviously not meant for every person. And obviously I have never claimed to be the ultimate twin flame reader. But I have always made sure that when something is not right, I speak about it. I still can't digest the fact. And let me tell you one thing. Because of this pandemic situation, because so many people have lost jobs, a lot of people are actually going to resort to shortcuts to earn money. And let me tell you one thing, anyone who is looting people, playing with people's emotions and overcharging them or, harassing them in any way, that money is never going to stay with those people. They will be ruined. So if I were to never do a twin flame message ever again, I have done enough audio messages in the past. 1 month ago, I had spoken about extreme tower moments for twin flames with unrealistic expectations. And the simple message is that the energy that you give out will multiply and come back in your life. So make sure that the energy, your thoughts, your actions, your words are aligned. If you are a true twin flame, you don't get down to these cheap tricks and dirty tactics to fool people. And if you are a true twin flame, you actually get down to work and to heal yourself. You don't indulge in this drama of, spending millions, and not millions, but thousands of dollars on healings and stuff. This is all fake. The real union is a union that happens within. What an inner union means, how you can take inspired action. If you have the time, you can find a lot of audios in my video section. But my only sincere request is that please don't blindly trust any, but just because someone is saying the word twin flame does not make them a twin flame expert. Don't be so foolish to just blindly trust anything that you see or anything that you read. I have always urged people to do your own research, listen to your heart, listen to your soul. Of course, we are all human beings. We do need guidance at some point or the other. Do connect with people, but only those who are genuine. Not the people who keep you stuck in a loop of, keep paying them, they keep asking for money, they keep getting you hooked on to them. That is not a teacher. And a twin flame physical union is an inside job. No one can do it for you. No shortcut will help. So please be very careful. It is a, challenging time for so many people. Save your money. And if you spend, do it on those people who are genuine, who do not fool around with you. Yes, sometimes the outcome that you hear may not be what you want to hear, but at least a real person will not bullshit, and it might hurt for a while, but at least it'll give you the clarity to move on in your life. That's all I want to say. And finally, I did say that as the month of September comes to an end, a blessing will manifest for many twins. I have personally witnessed some great achievements and improvements in my own life. And first of all, I want to say that I was beyond surprised and so happy when I went on Instagram for that one day and I just happened to put my twin's name there. And because I have never tried to contact my twin, after almost 2.5 years, I put my twin's name. And do you know what I saw? I saw that my twin has created a new account, and all the, all the people that my twin used to follow used to be movie stars and these famous people. And now after 2.5 years, when I saw, I was like, I wanted to like put on the music and start dancing, because my twin was following only the spiritual pages. Spiritual wisdom, number sequences, twin flames. I was I was like, wow. It's like it was such an instant reward that came my way. I thought that the online shopping that I did on Instagram was more of a blessing in disguise for me, because few days before that my twin's name started popping up so much, like everywhere, and I'm just being constantly bombarded, and I knew that there is some message for me. And trust me, despite zero physical contact, my twin and I have such a strong 5D contact. The soul contact is so strong that today something happens in my twin's life and I know it in this moment. And it was, when I saw the profile, so many things were just confirmed to me. I was like not even shocked. I was just very happy, and I just got tears of joy, seeing that all what I was feeling and all the messages that I was speaking are actually true. So I'm really happy. I have booked myself this entire month of October in a studio apartment. I used to always say that, okay, let me get a job and then I will move, or this will happen and then I will move. And you know what? I have been working so hard and I have dedicated myself on this path that now it doesn't matter to me. And the ironical situation is that a week after I shifted into the studio apartment, I got a job offer to join as the head of sales and manage a team for a telecommunications company, which I refused because I'm not a sales professional, and I told them that the moment you offer me a job as head of training, I would gladly accept. And the moral of the story is that I so enjoy and love this path and the things that I'm doing at the moment, that only if it is a job that is really close to my heart or something that I'm really passionate about, that's when I will do it. Otherwise, I'm just happy doing readings for people and doing it with all my heart. And all I'm trying to tell you is that this path and the progress and your masculine twins progress is real. There is nothing fake, but you have to have the patience in your own life to be bothered enough to focus on your healing and not do it with conditions that if I heal, then my twin is going to come back and I'm going to get married to my twin. Please stop putting conditions and treating this relationship like a joke. This is not some random dating app or, a random connection. I have said this over and over again. Please don't make the mistake of treating a twin flame relationship as something that is literally like some random romantic connection, because it's so much more than that and it demands everything from you. But the best part is that when you actually get down to working on your own wounds, going into the depths of your soul, and understanding why you faced what you faced, it is such an inward journey that you actually won't have time to even bother about what your twin is doing, what's happening in their life, when will they come back. Another thing I want to tell you is that there are so many married women out there who have children. Some of them are happily married, some of them have a messed up married life. And when I ask them a simple question, that what if your twin actually returns and gives you that commitment, then they go blank sometimes. And they go blank because they themselves, they don't know what is it that they want from life. A twin is just like, a candy for them, or a comfort food you go to when you're messed up, like a distraction. And very few of them have the clarity that, okay, now I'm going to divorce my husband and this is what I'm going to do, and then me and my twin are coming together, we are planning a future together. No. Everyone is living this life of hypocrisy. Until the time you don't get real with yourself, your situation is not going to change. So if your own life is messed up, you first clear that. Because if your twin comes back and they actually offer you a commitment that you seek, and then you say that I cannot leave my husband, or I cannot do that, or I cannot do this, then that will be a different story altogether. So a lot of you, I know you're not even twin flames, because this word twin flame has been, being tossed around these days like a joke, as if it's just some new thing to show off in the market. It's a very, very rare bond. Very few people, a handful of people, are actually twin flames. And frankly speaking, chasing, when we say chasing behind your twin, that chasing has little to do with desperation and more to do with not wanting to face parts of yourself that are being mirrored back at you. In other words, it is that resistance to grow and heal, because the mind knows that resistance to growing and healing is downright painful and a long process that requires extreme discipline, extreme patience, and total surrender. But the attitude that people have is like wanting to have a 7 course meal in a 7-star resort, but at the price of a McDonald's veggie burger. In other words, having to learn the lessons but with zero pain, zero inner work, and zero detachment, and it never works that way. So, my only request is that please stop treating this path like a joke. Get serious about your life, because the times we are stepping in right now will not support any energy or any person that operates with an ill or a malicious intent. I have said this over and over again from the last 4 months. And if I were to not do any more audio messages, I request you to just listen to two, which will be more than enough. That is extreme tower moments for twins with unrealistic expectations, and about the masks falling, which I did in April. And there are a lot of others in case I am not able to post regularly, because I really don't do daily messages. I do occasional, and if I'm not guided to do something, I may not do anything for a month. But my Facebook blog or a Facebook page is a platform where I try and post every few days, once in 3 to 4 days, or once a week, definitely. So I'm truly grateful to be on this path. And I'm telling you that I have myself progressed so much. I have myself seen so much improvement in my life, in my twins' life. And it really doesn't matter to me, because if you ask me, I am in a union with my twin. I am absolutely in union with my twin. And from quite a few months now. So seeing, not seeing doesn't matter, because literally just the way like a child wins an award and he goes running to his mother and tells her that, Mom, I got an award. Literally the same energy my twin has. Anything that happens in my twin's life, I just get to know. And I've reached a stage that I don't even need to go and validate, because I know it's true. And after 2.5 years, when I actually saw her Instagram profile, I was just so, I was so divinely happy and excited and very, very grateful, because I've never witnessed a relationship so divine in my whole life. So it is an honor being a twin flame. I thank everyone who has gotten readings done from me and who will continue to subscribe to the channel. I honestly never asked for anything, but I received so much, and that means the world to me. So, if all the trust that you display, if I'm able to even do 1% for your growth, I will consider myself blessed. And I'm never going to stop or go back from this path, because this is my life now. And I love my twin, and I love this path, and I send all my blessings to all the twins out there, because I know for a fact that your efforts and all the hard work that you're doing will lead to some very, very beautiful results. Please just be very careful not to waste your money and not get fooled by people who claim to promise you your twin flame union, because it never works like that. So work on yourself, and the union will happen when it has to happen. It is the inner union and the inner balance of the Shiva and Shakti that is most important. And I will end my message by saying that in a few days from now, the divine auspicious period of Navratri begins, which belongs to the divine feminine power, Goddess Shakti. So I hope and pray that Goddess Durga blesses all of you abundantly. And on that note, have a great week ahead. If I have any more message, I will certainly post. And feel free to visit my Facebook page. And thank you very much for all your trust. All my details are there on the website. Anyone guided to connect for a reading can go through that and come back to me. So take care, guys. Lots of love and have a great day ahead. Bye.